welcome back to Mystics and Mistakes. Summary of last week. The group ran into a bunch of bandits. One of our party members, Zorgak, over here, lost his arm. And today we have with us some new players. Well, not new, but they weren't here last week. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
My name is Dylan, and my character's name is Ravakna. He used to be a noble before his family was disgraced, and he now searches the land trying to reestablish justice due to the fact that his parents did not believe in justice.
Want to be Batman. All right. And then you can introduce yourself as well.
Dragon Batman.
Am I looking here or am I looking here?
I don't know. Look wherever you want.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Hello, my name is Dallas. I'm playing a character named Wari, and she is a monk dragonborn.
All right. And so last time ran into bandits, Zorgak lost his arm, and he has some things that he would like to explain about this to all of you guys. So go ahead.
It's early morning, and you all hear the pounding of a hammer on metal.
Oh boy.
Okay. I would like to go investigate if that's okay.
You can go investigate. So
Are we all?
Yeah, are we all asleep?
Are we
still-
woken up by this?
you're woken up by this for sure because it's the sound of metal being hammered. It's pretty obvious.
It's not subtle.
No.
I would like to investigate.
All right, go ahead and investigate. You want to move her character to wherever
Do I
Zorgak
have
is.
to roll for this?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's pretty obvious what's going on here. If you'd like to describe to her what you're doing.
So I'm sitting in front of the fire with what looks like the sword that chopped my arm off, except I'm refashioning it into a shiny new arm. And I've got like a sling in progress that I'm going to use to attach it to my stump.
So, magical hiccup.
Yes.
Oh!
I hate that you ruined this for me. no,
Magic
you're not wrong.
giant hiccup.
You're not wrong.
I'm lost. Okay.
It's the boy
I'm
from the
training
series.
dragons. You
Oh,
know?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
never mind.
How do you know how to do this?
So Alphonse.
To be honest, I don't. I just sort of made it to the thing that I kind of wanted it to be, and sort of pressed it until it did what I wanted it to do.
I know engineers who've studied for decades who could not do what you just did.
I mean, he holds it up, and you see he's carved basically symbols into it. It's just sort of infusing it with magic that does what I want it to do. Like I've got this one here. He indicates to like the elbow, says move. So I figure when I hook it up to me, it'll move.
Does it?
Let's try it out.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll for.
And would that be with anything?
We'll say it's a Constitution roll.
Cool. No, that's an 18.
18, yeah. Your arm starts to move, and it's functioning pretty well.
I do like that quarter thing that like magicians can do, where they flip the penny from one finger to the next.
You know magic. Does this make sense to you?
It's fairly easy. Can I roll to try to do the coin thing?
Yeah, you can roll.
Not the coin thing. The building an arm out of a sword.
I mean, it's not really magic, it's more stuff. If you want to get technical.
Coin thing is going to be a charisma roll.
Okay. It's a 10.
It's a 10. You kind of do it. You kind of fumble a little bit as you're doing it, but you manage to pull it off.
See, it's not that hard.
Not that. The building of the arm thing. The thing where he took what is a piece of steel and made it into a functioning arm with no training.
To be fair,
We
he
live-
did
you-
accidentally make a blunderbuss.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Kale, I'd like you to
Yeah, we haven't
roll
seen that
a
yet.
d20 for me.
Yeah,
Add
we have.
perception to
Did
your
we?
roll.
Oh,
Yes.
no, never
I
mind.
haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah, never
I
mind.
have.
Okay.
To be honest, for the arm,
3.
for the arm, I
What
would
was
like
it?
to say,
Perception.
Perception.
Are we just assuming
Sorry.
that we filled them in?
Yeah, where did we come from?
Oh, yeah,
Where did
you
he
probably
come
just
from?
got filled in what happened since
Okay.
you were both unconscious.
Oh,
So
okay.
you definitely know about him taking. Cause I make
Sorry.
sure.
Oh,
to
here,
tell you about
hang on.
that.
Yeah.
Let me give a brief description as to how you woke up, because this is
Oh God.
spicy stuff right here.
Spicy? Oh!
Spicy stuff.
She got it in.
You
She
woke
got it
up
in.
with quiet clinging to you, in the middle of the night.
Ayy.
Wow.
Wait,
Wait,
who did?
him or
Wadi or
her?
her?
Her.
Oh,
Ew.
I'm so
She's
sorry.
afraid of me.
I am.
Air 5.
Yep. And then, of course, you got up and did all of this. What was your perception with that?
Wait.
Sorry.
Can I ask, how are we positioned?
Oh God.
Which spoon are you?
You were laying on the couch, just on your back, and she kind of just nuzzled into the
She was
little
little spoon.
crook
Oh,
of
she's
your
the big
arm.
spoon.
Well, what percent?
Oh wait. Is
No,
my-
they're
It's not
they're
a big spoon.
they're facing each
Perception
other.
is a
Her head-
wisdom check.
Her head's
Oh.
kind of like
Proficient
on your
in it.
shoulder.
What's your modifiers?
Mutual
Uh,
spoon.
Do I
This is
notice
all
this?
No, they're in the cart, and you're not.
We were in the cart
Plus
and
one-
you
plus
weren't.
one.
Didn't we just emerge
Here.
from the cart though?
Yeah.
No, not everybody's in the cart. It can only accommodate about
Plus
two.
one for every
Okay.
2 above 10.
+1 for every 2 above 10.
So,
Okay.
So, right?
So basically, if
Are you
12 would be a plus 1 modifier, 2 would be plus 2 would be
Sure,
4.
I
You
just
should have
wanted
a
to-
thing where you write your modifiers.
I know, but he
Yeah,
didn't.
I didn't.
yeah, he's not.
But
I'm
regardless,
Here.
I'm gonna
Here's the
say
table
to,
as well.
Thank you.
Jack?
It's all gay, but Jack will be fine.
Do I notice Wadi and Quiet?
You were you in the cart? Yeah, you were in the cart.
Oh,
So you would
okay.
you would
Please
notice this.
continue to pronounce my name like that.
Wadi?
Yes.
I came up with the name.
I
Though.
mean, it's probably gonna be.
I give Wadi a
Yeah.
solid high five.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Quiet is
For
sound
those who
asleep.
didn't notice, I'm gay.
She has
Okay.
the big
Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Can I roll to investigate,
You
I got,
like, more about
I
the
just
arm?
knew you.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
That's,
I'm
That's a
guessing
9.
Yeah, no, it's an arm. It's clearly innovative.
Do I see him checking out
It's
the
an
arm?
arm.
It's an arm. Yeah.
Guys, to be honest,
Uh,
with magic
difference.
these days, it hasn't surprised me at all anymore.
You guys know magic. This surprise you?
I know.
I
of
mean,
magic, but
does-
not the entire.
Should this work?
Yes, it can.
Should he be able to do this?
I mean, the question is less should it work, and it does work.
There's been legends before. Of,
Go ahead and give me a roll as you're doing the flexing thing.
there's been
Constitution roll.
there's
again.
been legends before of.
That would be a 13.
Okay, nothing happens. He
There's
did
been
flex.
legends before of people making prosthetics such as this.
I mean, to be fair, we live in a world with dragonborns and elves and human. Magic is just a
That's
daily thing. I just
racist.
kind of accept.
That's
I mean, is
racist.
it though?
You're saying
That's
to a
racist.
black
We
guy.
live in a world. I'm saying it as a black guy to a black guy. We live in a
At
world with
least
dragons.
you
We live in a
included
world with black people. What else could possibly happen?
It's yeah. I'm an elf and black. How does that work? I don't know. I just
mean,
accept it.
Some people think Goliaths are part giants, so they accuse me
Isn't that
of
what a
taking
drow
the
is?
villagers to eat them, and that
No.
seems
Perfect.
if I can put up with it,
Or
you
they're
can put
purple,
up with
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So quit your whining.
I'm not whining. I'm impressed.
Kale, give me another perception roll.
You have impressed me. Or if this is in Morrowind, it's like your relationship with Ravakna has improved.
Got a 9.
A 9. Okay. This time.
Oh God.
So we're gonna cut away from this scene, and we're gonna cut to you.
Yes.
Why don't you give us a description of your character now?
So, my name is Kale, and my character's name is Karu. Karu is a traveling cleric who's also part angel. Love going around and just trying to help everybody as much as I can. See a random traveler, and I'll try to heal them as much as I can help them.
Okay. So as you're going along your little route, you're just wandering at this point, not doing much. You hear some metal sounds, and you also hear some distant arguing.
Yes.
Would you like to go and investigate?
Yes, I would.
All right. So as you come into the clearing where you're hearing all of the arguing, you see this bunch here all arguing about what appears to be a metal arm on this
Can you
gentleman.
teach me how to do that?
I mean, maybe.
I'll knock
Can
on.
you teach us all? how
As
to
I open the door, I'm gonna knock.
Oh, there's no door. You're just
Oh.
out in the woods right now.
Okay. So, I go around and be like, "Hello, you."
Oh, who's this now?
Excuse me,
Hi.
the fighting stance.
Yeah. Can I?
Are you initiating combat?
Oh
No.
my god.
I am,
Okay.
I am purely just taking a stance.
I'm gonna take out a dagger just in case I need to.
I raise my arms up, Hi. I heard some arguing, and I was just wondering what's going on.
So, wait, what does he look? What do you look like?
Yeah,
Uh,
we
Why don't you give a
want
description?
So I've got
Do you have a halo?
I've got black.
He is for angel.
I do actually have a halo.
Like a floating one, or it's like?
Yes,
No.
it is.
Is it half a
The worst
halo?
part
'Cause
is
you're-
every
Wait, no,
time he
is it
goes,
like a
you just
halo,
hear a thing.
like a cheesy halo hat, or is it
No,
like
no,
an
it's an actual halo, but you can't
No, no.
see it at this
Halo
moment
Oh,
due
okay.
to the fact that I have a black pants, black shirt, and I've got a dark blue robe, and my robe has covered, so you
So your
can't see.
halo
So you
is
look-
smushed against your head.
No, it's holding the robe up.
Oh, that's awkward.
So
it's
from our point of
covering
view,
it.
it looks like you've got a dumb little donut hat.
Yes.
Does your
You
halo
need a better
glow by
sense
any
of
chance?
fashion.
Also, my eyes are glowing white.
Oh, okay. So you're just a beacon in the night.
Yes.
It's
All
not
right.
a stealth
What?
it's constant.
Sunrise hasn't happened either.
Yeah.
And
It's not.
yes,
oh.
my halo is glowing. It's a dim glow, but it's there.
So we
Okay.
can
It's
definitely
not like
see.
Yeah.
shite, brightening shite.
So
Why are you
everybody
so
definitely
shiny?
sees them.
Excuse me, who are you?
And why
my
is he
name's,
so shiny?
My name's Karu. I'm a cleric, and I just heard some screaming. I was just wondering what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
I'd like to
kinda
follow that
worried.
up with
Marketh.
what the hell are you? Because you got some glowing bits. man.
I'm
Why is
okay.
he so shiny?
Okay.
I'm an Asimar. I'm part angel.
All right. Before any of you can answer any questions, or before he can
yes.
answer any questions, Marketh jumps in front of you. Marketh is a tiefling. He's pretty short,
Yeah.
and he wears these purple garbs, and his hands are very gnarled.
Okay.
He comes up to you and goes, "Who are you? Would you like to join?" He's very enthusiastic.
Can I respond?
Don't
yeah, you
say
can
anything.
respond.
I love this part.
I go down on my knees.
Join what?
Join our motley little crew, I guess you could say. We'll pay you very well to protect this cart here and get us to the Kingdom of Kine.
So I'm not much on needing to be paid. Don't get me wrong. I love money.
Oh, well then hold on just a second. He runs to the cart, opens a side window, jumps in through the window. You hear a bunch of rattling and shaking. You hear a cat scream at one point. And,
Always does that.
My
Yeah,
eyes
I've
just
seen him
widen
like
like, what's going on?
and then he jumps back out of the cart with a bag that is clearly filled to the brim. He closes the window, runs over to you, and holds out this bag for you to take.
Don't take it.
What's in
Don't
it?
take it.
Take it.
What's in it?
It's gold.
Gold.
It's
just
gold.
a lot of
Gold?
gold.
Gold.
Just take it.
Just be careful. It's a lot of gold.
It's,
Okay.
Can you handle
Question.
this much money?
Question. What exactly are you guys planning to do?
We're just getting
You've
our
been
goods to
paid.
the Kingdom of Kine.
To transport this man where he wants to go.
Yes.
I don't see a problem with that.
I'm a little weary, but I'm like, sure, and I take the money.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength roll.
Strength roll would be what? A
D20
D20,
plus
D20.
whatever your strength is.
Which
Strength
is-
modifier.
0. 20.
20.
Net 20.
Wow. He is the first person to be able to hold this bag without any problems.
I
He's
am
just holding
part
the bag of
angel.
I go down on my knees and bow to him and say, "My lord, why has Martel sent you? Martel is my goddess. Why hath Martel sent you?"
Has nobody ever heard the say of this stranger danger? I don't know about you, but in my tribe, you don't exactly trust everyone who pops out of the forest.
Have you seen him? He's
I-
glowing
I
with
look-
holy light.
He's
I
a
look
trusty
at him.
angel. Shut up.
How do you know that?
Because we can
He's
see the
glowing.
halo.
Now,
He
my good
looks-
friend,
So
my good friend,
I look
His
at
eyes
him.
are
be
glowing.
trying to skin us.
I look
I'm
at
still
him
stuck on
say,
why he's all glowy.
it's okay.
To be fair,
I
he's
don't-
an
I
angel.
would've-
Hold on.
He has been sent by the goddess Martel.
Hey.
Please, why hast thou blessed us with your
I believe he's
appearance?
trying to say something.
I would just look at him and be like, no, I completely understand that strangers are pretty dangerous. But again, I am part angel. I am very holy and, you know, I'm nice. I
See?
like being with others.
That's
Eyes
racist. I'm right.
narrow at that point.
I say, to be fair,
Wait.
we met you in a bar after you shot a guy, so I mean,
I'm sorry, what? Marketh knows nothing about this.
Oh yes, when we met,
We've all done things we're not proud of, and the things I am proud of are disgusting, okay?
Fair enough.
You mean like your toe bag?
Okay, that was for science.
Anyways, if you're part angel, would that mean you have healing powers?
Yes, I do.
We could
I
always
am very
use...
skilled at healing, actually. That's mostly what I do.
Marketh rubs his hands together. We could always use a healer. Yeah, his hands are very disgusting. When he rubs them together, little flakes come off.
I kind of step back a step and look at him like, and okay then.
Alright, so will you join us?
Yes, I will, as I'm holding the bag of money.
Well then, everybody pack up your things. We move when sun rises. And he claps his hand, he goes into the cart, and starts getting things ready to go.
I'm going to take a smoking break.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him for a sec. 'Cause I
Okay.
got some stuff to say.
I'm going with the angel.
We're gonna move.
yeah,
I'm going into the wagon with Quiet.
I thought that was.
I'm putting my money in my backpack, by the way.
Yeah, that's
at
fine.
this point.
Yep. Quiet's still asleep at this point.
Okay, I'd like to gently wake her up.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
I'm gonna accidentally shake her awake.
gets more.
I got an 8. Wait, what am I?
Add
what is my
your
roll?
charisma to
My
that.
charisma.
Also, I'd like to roll
I got a plus
perception.
3, so
Yeah.
12.
12. You
that
gently
in
wake her up.
Yes.
Roll a perception.
Perception.
It's heavy.
Oh my goodness.
It's a heavy boy.
Heavy boy.
That is a 8.
8. You see something out of the corner of your eye, but you don't know what it was.
Can I
You notice she's not here though.
can
so.
I grab him to have another?
Oh, so I do notice that she's not here.
It'll take you a second to fully realize what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll notice eventually.
Can I grab him to have another bro chat about this
Who would
whole
win, one
him
crazy
being
lost boy or one
obsessed
heavy
with
boy?
the girl thing?
Yeah, go ahead, I guess.
You catch me furiously looking around.
I noticed he's a bit on it. I gotta be like, remember? Do you remember what I said the other day about not being obsessive about her?
I'm sorry, what?
You got
I was
you got
lost in
you got
something.
you got to play things casual, man. Like
About?
you're scaring her. So you gotta lay back.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a d20.
Okay.
I'm also gonna have you roll a d20, AJ.
Okay.
You get
That actually might work well for me.
11.
Will it?
What'd you get?
3.
All right. So AJ's words start to reach out to you.
No.
You're slowly starting to realize
you
that
gotta
he has
you gotta
a
let
point.
head start on him. Don't worry.
Like your actions have kind of caused Quiet to be a little scared of you, so you're starting to realize what he's saying is true.
It's like you've been acting a bit crazy lately. So you just gotta just give her some room. She barely even knows who she is. You gotta let her discover herself before she can discover you.
Perhaps you're right. I
Alright.
have been a little hard on her.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna cut over to Alphonse and Yak.
Now, I can respect you wanting the shiniest loot. I get that. I see you're a man of culture as well. And if you want to, I will be happy to contest with you over loot that I get. But if you try and take loot from the others, and I like very prominently put the machine hand on his shoulder at this
Go
point,
ahead.
we're gonna have a problem.
Give me a roll for that.
What would that be?
D20 plus strength.
Oh
No.
That would be modified 21.
Your shoulder aches a little bit after he lets
Like, I'm
go of
not
it.
trying to hurt him specifically, just trying to emphasize.
Yeah. His grip is very strong.
I have is your arm now stronger than your former arm?
We haven't really worked it out, but so far I'm just
It's-
playing it out that it's as strong as my
Okay.
former arm was,
Yes.
and I was a beefy boy.
Because I've seen you rip a guy in half. So if you now have super strength,
And you
on
know
one
the
arm.
mistakes were
He held
made.
down a 14-foot wolf man.
Yeah.
I'm just going to simply nod my head to him, go behind a tree, and just start writing my journal.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that's the best I can get and go back to camp.
All right.
And I've been hanging out. I've been trying to. I want to talk to him. I want to ask him. Did Martel send you?
Much worse than
So, no. I have been sent,
Genuine disappointment.
Well, yes.
I have
but
been-
Actually, no.
sent by many gods, but I have not quite met Martel.
Do the gods enjoy my actions on this earth? Have I done well?
I have not talked to them about you, nor have I known about you quite yet. I would like to get to know you.
My name is Ravakna.
I'm gonna shake your hand this way. I'm left-handed, by the way.
All right. So as you guys are all having your conversations, you start coming back from the woods. It's been long enough.
I'm still holding my journal.
Yeah, you can hold your journal. Marketh is ready to go, and all of you, unless you have something else to say or do before we leave.
I'd like to talk to him about this whole, like, do we have a contingency plan for if our psychic friend who's been a little off edge tries to do anything? I'm doing this out of earshot of him, but...
Is this in shot of me?
And he also, I'm imagining you're talking
You'd
now.
like to roll
Probably.
perception,
I trust you, so
Alright.
Go ahead.
You're going to
Sorry, I'm just,
include
it's a
me in
little
this
drafty.
competition?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I
That's
can
a
talk.
19.
Yeah, you hear all of this.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to
Don't you speak
not
Dwarvish?
acknowledge them.
Yeah,
Just
oh,
keep
yeah,
listening.
we can...
Okay.
Never
Do you
mind.
speak... What... Because if
I
he
speak
speaks Dwarvish, this is definitely
Draconic.
Dwarvish.
I don't
That-
think you speak Dwarvish.
But
I don't
you,
think I speak
But wouldn't you be
Dwarvish.
speaking in common?
No, because
But
we
we
both
We
speak...
both speak
but we
Dwarvish.
speak
If he's talking to me
Yeah.
specifically,
Do you
he's
speak
doing
Draconic?
Dwarvish.
I do not.
Okay. Well, we
I
speak
imagine he's
Draconic.
actually going to speak. If he says anything to me in common, I'm going to look to Alphonse and speak back in Dwarvish.
Yeah, we would be talking in Dwarvish.
Go ahead and give me.
Communicate to me in Draconic.
Yeah, like,
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. Both of you.
Does anyone here speak giant?
That's not the right D.
Does anybody here speak Elvish?
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Okay.
I think
Uh,
I do speak Elvish.
You notice that he is listening into your conversation.
Even in Dwarvish?
Well, when first in common you hear or you see him listening in, and now you have the knowledge to switch over to Dwarvish.
First, I say in common, I respect all of my companions. Then in Dwarvish, we need to be very careful about him.
Yes, we do. Last time I wanted to hit him, and he did something to my mind where I couldn't hit him even though he was talking about my dead parents.
Why are you whispering? You're
Well,
speaking in Dwarvish.
Because he's freaky.
Talk now. I totally can't
I'll
understand what he's saying, but can you translate for me?
And in Draconic, just repeat exactly what he said.
All right.
He also, when you were asleep, tried to take a sword when we were attacked by those bandits. Even though Gak called dibs. So we need to make sure he's not stealing from us and that he's not trying to control us.
Well, we need to confront him about anything he does actively. But I agree, we need a contingency plan.
My people know.
I've got one for you.
Me.
I'm just looking at this like.
I mean, it doesn't
dumbfounded.
take
Like,
much.
Yeah, you're all confused.
No, he.
Yeah.
Can I
he
walk
seems
over
to-
and like put my hand on his shoulder and ask, "What are you doing?" or "What are you talking about?"
Yes, you can do that.
Exactly.
What are you talking about exactly,
Oh, we're just.
my son?
You can't confess your sins.
Yes, Father.
Father, confess your sins.
In inner monologue, Rakvakna is conflicted. Deception is wrong, but also it is the best in his mind. He believes it's best for the team to be careful about Alphonse.
Just for my
It
sake,
is.
Yes.
what languages do you speak?
Common and I believe Elvish.
Elvish, alright. All right. So, as your conversation is going along, Marketh is going to hitch the Mastiff up to the wagon, and
Does
we're
the,
gonna.
Does Math let him do that?
Are you gonna let him do that to the Mastiff?
It's not me.
I mean, I think we've already established Marketh has a pretty good relationship with the dog. He likes the dog.
Okay, because I know the dog doesn't like him.
Ravakna has decided.
Everyone else, I think it. I don't know, because it used to eat.
Well,
people.
here, let's give it a roll.
Yeah,
How much does Mr. Doggy like Marketh?
Clifford the Hound of
13. He's alright. He's alright with doggo.
What is a dog? A miserable little pile of secrets.
Ravakna has decided. My lord, we have suspicions about a member of our party. He has disrespected us. He has acted in deception and harmed us.
Would you like me to try to have him confess his sins?
Is that something you can force
Yes,
people
my
to do?
lord. Please.
Which language are they speaking?
I'm speaking common.
They're speaking
I had a moment of doubt because I didn't want to lie to an
you're
angel.
speaking common.
Do I hear this then?
But I've disregarded my own safety.
You
No,
can give me a
I'm speaking in regular. I'm not
Are you
whispering.
just going to make this obvious to everybody here?
To the angel, I'm not whispering.
Okay,
I'm
you
speaking
don't even need to roll
standard.
perception then.
I'm speaking in standard.
Yeah, you hear it.
Okay.
I
In that
have.
case,
We are suspicious of a member of our party. Alphonse has disrespected us and acted deceptively. We are scared. I am scared for the well-being of myself and my team members with this person around.
And
Please.
which one is?
His name is Alphonse.
Oh.
We can't see his face. We can't see anything about him.
Okay.
He has a point.
Alphonse, you tried to steal. This is disrespectful. It's not how team members act.
I talked to Alphonse. May I have a second of your time? And I start walking towards him and put my arm around his shoulder. again.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Sir, my lord, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Sorry about
Alphonse, go ahead and roll
kind of-
intimidation for me.
You don't know
he's
this.
kind of pissy about physical contact.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You don't know this about it, so it makes sense that you did it.
That's a 7.
Yeah, it's not very intimidating.
Get off me.
No, just in a monotone voice. Off now.
I'd be like,
Step
oh,
that should be-
sorry about that, my son, but can I have a minute of your time? And right over here.
Yes, father.
So I
You
kind
gonna try to
of
drag
motion
him off?
him to walk over next to me.
You gonna follow him?
To be honest, everybody doesn't enjoy my company. Might as well.
All right, so you both walk off to the side. We'll say you walk over here.
Okay. Can we have a conversation while this is
Yeah, you can have your conversation. We'll say Worry passed out
Okay.
with quiet.
I mean, we
Snuggle time.
wait until
Nice.
she gets out for it. It's back just
So,
for editing purposes.
my son,
Ah, whatever.
I was told that things are not going very well with the others. Can you explain a little bit more on your side, please?
Simple.
We can't hear this, right?
No, they're out of your shot.
They do not trust me due to the fact that I hide my face. They do not trust me enough to warrant anything of the kindest of friendships, which I do not require for.
I can't hear this, but Ravakta was very friendly.
Yeah, I was totally nice to you till you were a dick.
Okay, well, another thing is that due to the quote-unquote theft, that in and of itself was a decision call on my part. You see, I've seen artifacts like that before. Artifacts that cause others harm. The issue with that is that with the sudden amputation of the giant's arm, I decided to take the shot of relinquishing it. Call it what you will. Yes. Asked if I was good.
Ooh! He said, "Fuck your kindness."
Can I make an intelligence roll to try to get more, or can I try to get more, like get him to open up more?
That's a charisma roll.
Do you
that's
have
charisma.
that? No, that'd actually probably be a wisdom roll.
I do have quite a bit of wisdom.
Yeah, go ahead and roll wisdom for me.
Okay.
See if you're wise and you know how to get him to open up.
Yes. It is
Nat
a nat 20.
Damn.
Nice. That's actually 2 nat 20s in one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you split him open.
Damn. All right.
My son, I really
Very good.
need you to listen carefully. I need you to please be nice to everybody and open your heart to others.
His words.
That
move
goes
you.
against really most of his character. Though.
It does,
Yeah,
but
but
his
nat 20.
his words move you on a level, but you don't necessarily have to listen to it.
Look, I will consider it,
Okay.
but you would probably like to know more about them, wouldn't you?
We can talk about that later. I do want to get to know everybody else, but it's nice to have one-on-one conversations. Do you agree?
As you guys
Just
are
remember
speaking,
this.
the cart starts moving.
Just remember this.
I'd like to climb on top of the cart.
Okay.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I will never do that.
So heavy
Well-
acrobatics for that.
Bitches are back.
Stop!
Alright.
Well, we might as well keep
That's
up.
15.
15? Yeah, you get on top of the cart.
I'd like to sit down and ponder what AJ has said to me.
Okay, go
Anybody
ahead.
want to catch me up on what just happened?
So basically, they're having a
Therapy.
conversation.
They had a conversation that she couldn't hear anyways.
He rolled a nat 20 on therapy.
She can't. Yeah, she doesn't
They
know what
had
he's.
their whole field trip with
None of
Zuko's
us heard
spirit
what they
trip.
said.
No, none of
We didn't hear it, so it doesn't matter.
This is meta. None of you
Right.
heard this. But yeah, nat 20 on therapy. And you're on top of the cart. You're pondering.
I am pondering what AJ has told me.
Give me a wisdom roll.
So
That's a good sign.
what happens when they come back? Do we notice what? Thank you, Ian.
That's a modified 20.
Modified 20. All right. His words are slowly starting to expand in your head, and your mind opens to new possibilities of maybe I'm not doing the right thing here. Maybe I am kind of crazy.
Oh crap! But is he still crazy?
He's still
knows
crazy.
He's crazy.
He's
But
still crazy.
I'm
He's just aware of the
approaching-
fact now.
I'm aware that I'm
You're
crazy.
very aware of the fact.
Do
that
I
you're
feel
crazy.
bad?
I guess that would be up to you, really. Do you feel bad?
I feel bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Of course you do.
All right.
Now I just gotta keep
What
you
do
to
we
apart.
know? They come back, and do we notice anything specific about what happens when they come back?
Are you
Perception.
guys done with your?
So we asked
I'm
him to
done-
talk to
I'm
him,
done
so
with-
he
Yes,
probably will
we
come and
are
tell us.
done with the conversation. We are just, I say, let us continue this conversation later and might as well catch up to the card.
I'm going to just nod to him once and just keep writing in my journal while I walk.
Okay. As you guys.
And also to describe this journal, just as a little side piece, this journal seems very worn and has like a random slip of paper in one
Is
of its
this a
pages.
new artifact that you are carrying around with you?
No,
or
no,
have you
this
always
is
had this?
I've always had this.
Yeah.
He's been pretty secretive. He could pull a horse out of his bag and we wouldn't know.
Yep. Basically. As you guys come back, for anybody that cares, you can do a perception roll to see if you notice anything different.
I'm backing up the
I'm just
totem.
gonna-
Also, as well, I'm actively looking to see if what's going on. That's 22.
22.
Where's this perception?
What are we? Yeah, what are we?
Yeah, perception.
Perception is. No,
What do I add on to that?
1.
Perception?
Perception?
Perception.
It's just.
Wisdom.
Is that okay? That's
13.
Unless you're proficient
Sorry.
in
Unless you're proficient in perception, then you add your perception.
Then you add even more to perception.
Yeah, plus 2.
Okay, so I'm 16.
16, you're 21, and you're
13.
13. So, Ravakna is about the only one who notices anything different.
Describe how
What
my
exactly do
character's...
I notice?
Yeah, you can describe how your character is behaving, real quick.
My character, although deep inside writing in his journal, his gait slightly looks more straightforward instead of him looking very slouched while he moves.
Okay, so you notice an improvement in mood.
Doesn't seem as upset with us.
Yeah, we should probably ask our new angel what
My lord,
they talked about.
what did you talk to him about?
Lord.
Well, we just wanted to clear up a few things, and hopefully I helped him out.
Did you try to shit talk us?
No.
We do not speak as such to an angel.
My apologies.
We have been sent a blessing by the goddess Mortel.
Am I
how does
allowed in
one
this
exactly
conversa-
talk
is this
shit?
An open
Open conversation, wide and loud.
We're on common.
Mr. Angel Man, how does one talk shit? Is there some kind of spell?
I'm just gonna speak in Sylvan.
It's a.
This is not how you. This is not how you address an angel.
Do you
I mean,
mind?
it's-
Mr. Angel
okay.
Got Martell.
He should have all the answers. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I just want to explain that, he was just trying to talk bad about you, is what he's asking and wondering about. He didn't actually
Cracks
talk.
knuckles on the robotic head of that one.
He did not talk bad about you.
Give me a roll.
I'm just gonna speak.
Constitution. Yep.
I'm just gonna start speaking in
Don't break
Sylvan,
your
just
arm.
going.
Accidentally break your hand.
Yeah, that's a modified 19.
Okay. Also, if you haven't picked up on this, your hand is kind of, since you just built it this morning, it needs a
Takes
little
some
work.
getting used to.
Yeah, it needs a little work,
And
and
a
it takes
little
some
improvement
getting
here and
used
there.
to.
Absolutely.
So every once in a while, I'll have you roll just to make sure you don't break it.
Totally.
Okay.
Wouldn't have it another way.
But I'm just gonna speak in Sylvan, just going. These fools are amazing.
Okay.
Wait.
He can learn.
And finally,
I'm pretty sure nobody else knows Sylvan.
No.
Good.
Well, that was completely out of character.
know.
does he
No, I don't
plan to?
think so. What
Do
is
you think he
Sylvan?
plans to deceive us?
It's Sylvan.
As far as I can tell,
Are me and my friends?
as far as I can tell, that's a no.
Are you sure
I am-
about that?
Yeah, 'cause he's huge.
I understand that meme, but no.
Are you
I-
sure about that?
Hey, everyone! There appears to be something ahead. Marketh shouts from the front of the cart.
Let's get
I
to
whisper
killing.
to him, "Do you know what's going on?"
Perception!
what's going
I would
on
like
with that.
Perception! Go ahead and roll perception if you'd like to. If you don't care, don't do it.
No,
I
this
got a
could
2.
threaten the party. I'm gonna roll for that.
No,
That
wait,
would
I
be
got a
least
4.
18.
Move to modified
Is
24.
it perception or
18
investigation?
modified 24. You rolled a
I got
4.
4.
I got 5.
5.
I got
would that be wisdom?
a.
21.
But I
This is
can't be
perception.
surprised, so
I got
even
a
if I don't
21
see it.
modifier.
It's
So yeah, wisdom
Wisdom?
and your perception bonus if you have it. Yes.
21.
21.
4.
4.
I got a. I got an 11.
11. All right. So you notice this. In front of you, there appears to be a giant looming building in the distance. How did the rest of you
building,
didn't notice?
or like a-
I'm amazed.
Building, or like a structure built of wood.
Like a
stone?
building.
Like,
How far
Like
off?
stone,
steel.
stone.
Stone.
I'm just
Like a
walking around
castle
with
building or a town building.
You could assume it's a castle-looking thing.
For fluff, I would just like to say Gag is doing like the hand binoculars thing and looking off in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
What's Waddy doing?
I'm kind of just walking around, smiling. I'm like, do.
Yep. You didn't hear Marketh for some reason.
No.
You're just loving life.
And how far away is it?
You given like maybe 10 minutes, you could probably get to there.
We
Wow.
didn't see a castle from 10 minutes? Damn.
You rolled really poorly, all of you.
Why? Is this the kingdom of Kine?
Well,
There's a kingdom?
I don't think we should be there already,
Kingdom?
but
Where?
I
Is
guess
it surrounded by any other buildings? It's just one tower essentially.
it's just, well, it's kind of a wide building. It has one tower on the right and the left, and then it has just a base building in the middle of
I
it.
assume
I
it's
mean,
like
it doesn't look
Buckingham
like a
Palace or something.
Have you been
Yes,
here
it kind
before?
of.
This
To
doesn't look like.
Kina, you called it?
To Kine?
Yeah.
Yes, I have been
Did
to
it look
Kine.
like this the last time?
No, not at all.
This must be a fortress or something like that.
It would appear so, although I don't know why it would be this close.
When's the last time you were bit to kind?
Well, probably a year ago, about?
They built this in a. What, do I see? No, I don't see shit. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they can inform you if they wish.
I'll yell it from
There is
the top
a
of the wagon.
tower there.
Oh my god,
Oh
look
my
at that!
We all notice now.
Okay, I actually need to do context. What are these three people doing? He was doing this.
He was looking in the wrong direction, probably staring at like a caterpillar or something.
I'm just spinning around trying to see what everyone's talking about.
I was
Yep.
probably looking suspiciously. Like, I'm still on edge from here.
Okay, so you're like,
You're ignoring the warning. You didn't hear anything. You're just loving life.
Whistling, walking around, just kind of looking around, not really paying attention what's in front of me.
Yep, glowing both literally and metaphorically.
they built this fortress in under a year. They can't.
Is that possible?
I
Yes.
wouldn't
I'm sorry,
assume.
he made a magical arm this morning, so
That's- yeah,
that is a fair
I'm
point.
really going to question feats like
I think
that.
anything's possible if you got enough slaves.
Hey!
Well, he's not wrong.
I can say from experience.
Unpleasant truths of life, I'm just saying.
I just hear
I mean-
slaves. I'm like, hold on, what?
Oh, yeah, we're totally pro.
I am not, I'm just saying you can do some amazing
Oh, my
things.
family,
I'll-
my family enslaved people.
I'll give you all a bit of information.
child.
In this world,
I
it's
do
pretty.
not come from a lineage of holy people. They're bad. I wish to put more good into the
Yeah.
world than
There.
Just-
circumstances of my birth.
Just some general knowledge for everybody. In this world, it is pretty common practice to have slaves. It's not. If you see a slave around, you're not gonna go, "Oh, that's bad." You'll be like, it's whatever. It's a slave."
So,
I'm
yeah,
not
we've
gonna
been
go
trying to
around
catch
picking
goblins
fights,
for a while
but,
now.
Like, in character, I disapprove of people not doing things with their own two hands.
Yes.
They deserve it.
I actively disdain the concept of slavery.
Well, then,
My
that's
parents
true.
were bad, bad.
I
my
like to
part.
embed you in the
Yes.
ribs.
I'm on top of the cart right now, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
I just look up at you like, we'll see that. We'll see about that.
Oh no, we're definitely getting a goblin eventually.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird.
We might give her like a gold piece per day or something.
As
This
you're-
is an important piece of something that we need to think about. This was not here the last time Marketh was in Kine.
So they built it.
They built it, but
Well, I mean, war
who's
is
they?
looming.
how far do you think we are estimated from the actual Kine you know?
Well, I would assume that we're right on the border right about now. We should be entering Kine any second here.
So there's a good chance that some sort of defense set up.
Most likely.
I say we send in Alphonse.
Alphonse!
Gotta make another.
We can scout it out.
We literally have someone who can see into the future.
I
Fair
mean, jokes aside, yeah.
Let's
You
not
don't
have a
know
wager.
that.
Yes, we do. We've seen you use that multiple.
He can see into the future. You didn't tell us.
Didn't you have a raven or something?
Yeah,
Delicious.
but my
Just
raven
send
can't
your
see into
raven
the
out.
future to see what's going to happen.
No, but your
Okay,
raven
just
can
use
see
your-
the fortress.
Use your raven to scout.
Also, it got killed. No.
No, it didn't,
Yeah,
because I didn't let it get
That's
killed,
right,
because
you
I
did
didn't
let it
know.
live.
Shadow.
I'm just going to activate psionic investigation.
Emo
Okay.
fuck.
It's
What-
not-
give
that's
me
just
a
basic
brief
class
description of
thing
that.
I have.
Well, never mind. It does not work on this.
Okay, never mind then.
The reason why is because I can't hold a tower. Well, you can, but you can't hold a tower in your hand.
Yeah, that'd probably not work.
So,
I mean, you could
no
possibly.
one else has anything?
I say we send Alphonse and
I'll do it.
your raven.
Let's go. Let's not send anyone who can actually die. Let's just send my raven. I can always resummon it later.
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind then.
Also, someone. Okay, I'm going to step in the cart to do this because I don't want any of you messing with my body while I'm gone. Okay?
Can I join him?
Someone please drive.
I will guard you.
Can I
You
join
have
him
my word.
into the cart?
Yeah, you can walk.
I
away.
trust you to guard.
I walk
Just
into
to
the
worry.
cart with
Just
you.
to worry.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
No, not the new guy.
All right.
I'll go into your cart.
I
I'll go
would-
in the cart with you. because
just
I
to
was
her.
gonna say
Just
in
go-
Dwarvish. Quietly.
You have very
Sorry,
substantial
I
issues.
spoke. I would not lie in front of an angel.
Good.
That's.
But if
I'm
things
not
turn
ashamed
against
of
Alphonse, I have your back.
Thank you. And that's fine. It's fair to not lie to him.
And this is
And-
how the party was destroyed.
As
But no, and then I go into Raven. I'm using
Okay.
it's.
give it
I'm
just a
body
second.
snatching it.
As AJ is going into his Raven form, we will end the episode there. So,
All right.
that was Mystics and Mistakes. Good progress today.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey,
Bye.
see you next
See you
time.
next time.
Peace.